conditions today. Everyone is likely to struggle going into the first few.
Driver in front.
Gap to car in front is 40.9 seconds. They're on fresh wets. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 2:0.7. Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Weather report. Okay, Jeff, fuck you.
Rain will pass in 5 minutes and will be replaced by light rain conditions. We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
When did I get a time penalty?
On fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3. Expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes time.
Oh, come he Schmitte, whatever your name is. And obviously I bottled it. Well, at least I won't be last, I hope. No, next season I'm doing no assists.
Our gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
Tire status.
Looks like it's probably about time we change tyres. It's a bit of a crossover period for sure, but the longer we stay out, the worse it's going to get.
Tire status.
It's borderline, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not sure we're on the right ones for the conditions anymore. Okay, you've been pushing your luck on the track limits too much. We've been given a 3-second...
Jeff, I can't see the penalties, you fuckboy. Oh my goodness.
Release.
And here come the leaders to left me. Oh, fuck you guys. Oh, not really, but... And they haven't changed my wings, for fuck's sake.
Let them past when you can.
So no.
Our gap to the car in front is 28.3 seconds. We're running in excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Shut up, Jeff. Let me just check something. Okay. Driver in front.
The gap to the car ahead is 30.7 seconds. We're 2.5 seconds slower. They're on old inters. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:56.7. hours of fuel remaining. Blue flag, blue flag.
Why are they not streaming the race? Okay, no. So here we have Curly Wurly trying to make a move on Ovazaki, and he's just stuck behind him for laps and laps, and he really has to get something, just do something, like even a dive bomb at this stage, because if he wants to save his championship hopes, he has to pass Ovazaki. And I mean, yeah, he's still leading the championship, but Mr. Hamilton 44 will most probably get points on him in this race and in many others that are coming. So Curly Wurly, it's your time to shine, and you should do the best damage limitation you can right now. Looking down the field, there's another battle for 6th and 7th between Tenfi and Mona 77. They're very close, and I think Serta Kurtepe is closing on them as well, so this could turn out to be a 3-horse battle, but I'm not sure who has the better straight line. Curly obviously still stuck behind over King, only like 4/10 separate them, but over King is actually like taking different lines, so he gets better exits to the straight, which prevents Curly of passing him, obviously. And looking up the field, we have Caribbean Crush still leading. The gap is keeping around 3.7 seconds between him and Hamilton 44, but Hamilton 44 has some traffic in front of him, so will the traffic get away nicely? No, it doesn't. It actually, oh, that was not nice, Schmetta. That was not nice. And yeah, Hamilton lost a 10 for 2. Yeah, somewhere around the 10 for 2 because of that. So third is Breaking Clays, fourth is still Obazaking, and behind him is Curly Wurly, who actually seems like he dropped back a little bit. And fifth still Mona, and closely followed by Tamfia and Serta Karatepa. I think he really is closing. I think he is. What's that? It's 1.1 between, no, it's 2.0 between him and Tamfia, so I think he's catching. Yeah, looking down the field, GT5 King in 9th, F1 Roadrunner 10th, Ramavaj in 11th. I'm actually quite disappointed by him. I expected something better. Sorry, I just had technical problems with my mics. As we just watched GT5 King getting a penalty, so behind him is F1 Road Runner, as I said before, and Ramavash actually he's disconnected, so that's why he's down the field, and Schmette 12th right now, so he is the lowest running driver right now. Looking back to Curly, he's 4 tenths behind over Viking, and he's just not getting past him. He really needs to do something. And yeah, Hamilton was 10 for 2 since I last looked at the gap, but nothing special. But I think Breaking Clays is actually catching. I'm not sure, but I think he is. And now Hamilton actually lost quite a lot of time. But yeah, Curly Whirly just still there, but can't get past him. And as they come to the penultimate corner, really nothing happening. Oh wait, oh no, it's just a glitch. I thought Ovdaikin was still on the wet tires, but he isn't. So yeah. Oh, there's actually some traffic in front of Viking and Curly Whirly, so let's see how he will get away. This time he gets away pretty nicely for both of them, so good job for Schmette. But Curly Whirly really didn't want this one because Schmette was probably his only chance of passing over Viking. Currently the only thing I can see Curly doing is strategy. Obviously we saw the weather report. It's going to dry up at the end, so let's hope. Oh wait, something happened to Mona. Sorry, Mona made a mistake I think, and Dempia and Serta Karatapa passed him. Sorry for missing this one. But is Serta Karatapa faster than Dempia? We will see if we can keep up with him. I honestly expect him to be slower, but let's see. Everything can happen. This is Formula 1. I really don't like this this broadcast camera. I really like the TV part. It's way better in my opinion. Oh, Curly is getting close. 3 tenths. Oh, you can see Ovdaikin just parking on the apex, just trying to get the best exit possible on the straight so Curly can't get past him. Yeah. Let's see, Curly isn't even using Rich Mix, so let's see. Yeah, really nothing special, and Schmette is on Ultrasoft. Let's see how he does. So now he's coming out of the pits. How is the traction looking? And he already crashed. Oh, and he touched the wall again. Oh damn. And will he touch it again? There's a guy who's lapping him, but it looks good for now. And on board with Schmette, let's see how he gets through this one. Doesn't look the best, but oh. No, I think it's not ready. It's either Schmette or the conditions aren't ready, but I think the conditions aren't ready. Let's see. Yeah, it's just not ready. He risked it and it didn't pay off. But yeah, he honestly had nothing to lose, so obviously no, he didn't lose anything, so nothing really happened. But jumping board on Serta, he definitely is faster than 10 feet because he can keep up with him. And what about Curly? Still behind Overzyking, and you can see once again Overzyking taking a different line just to get a great exit on that final straight, and you can see both drivers using Rich Mix. Looks like Curly is actually closing a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's close enough to get a little dive bump in there, so he will follow Overzyking for another lap. Serta again, 3/10, same as Curly, same story, different driver, but still no results, nothing changes. Oh, Curly Whirly is 2/10 now behind Overzyking. Will he try? Oh, you can just see Overzyking taking so many different lines than Curly just to get a better exit. Now look at his line here. This is the crucial line for Overzyking. You can see he has a late turn in, but Curly actually managed this one really good. Can he get past Overzyking this time? Could he get past him? Will he go for the dive bomb? It doesn't look so. And Overzyking again parks it on the apex. What about Serta? Now he's even further behind than Curly is. And all this fighting is allowing the top 3 guys getting away from Curly and Overzyking. So, can Curly get past Overzyking this time? Overzyking again taking a different line, and Curly losing it on the exit. This definitely cost him. He's 2/10 behind, but doesn't look like Curly will get past him, and he puts it into lean/standard, and he goes behind Overzyking for another lap. So yeah, pretty disappointing for Curly Whirly, but let's see if Serta can do anything different than Curly. Tenfi is waving on the straight, but that's illegal. That's legal. What's he doing? And Serta, same story again as Curly Whirly. He keeps behind him for another lap. But you can actually see Curly Whirly putting it into Rich Mix. And F1 Roadrunner is on Ultrasofts, and S is GTA 5 King. So let's see what is F1 Roadrunner doing. How does he go? Is he doing PBs? Let me just see. No, he isn't. So the track is still definitely not ready. Let's see how GT5 King is doing. Never mind. Let's not look at him. Let's look at still F1 Roadrunner. Oh, Serta made a mistake, I think, and Mona got past him. Okay, so Curly's still behind of the Viking. And wait, so how does it look like? Let's go on board with GT5 King. How is he doing? We'll go through this whole second sector with GT5 King on board, unless Curly does something. I'll keep on board with GT5 King. So looks nice to me. I think it's ready. I think it's just between both compounds. So yeah, on the exit, pretty aggressive, I would say. Oh, he messed that one up, and he goes deep. Ah, that didn't look good. And Mona is into the pits as well. Sorry. What else is he going? Yes, Ultrasoft as well. So let's see what can GT5 King do. Nothing special as it seems. And yeah, it stays like that. And obviously, this time, how do you say this? So, Mona 77 into the pits, going full ultra soft. Is this the lap where ultra softs are ready? Let's see. Looks good to me for now. Brakes around where you would usually brake in the intermediate condition. What about this one? Same. Goes a little bit deep, but I think it's okay. And something's happening. Curly, Whirly, and Ovazaki are fighting really hard. Thank goodness I didn't miss it this time. But Ovazaki, I think Ovazaki is pitting. Yes, he is. And same is Curly and Mr. Hamilton and braking place. So is this the crossover point? I think it is. So let's see what can Hamilton 44 do. He really needs to push this one if he wants to win against Caribbean Crush, because Caribbean Crush is really crushing him and the rest of the field, I gotta say. So Curly, same tires. So with DRS getting allowed, do we really think Curly could get past Ovazaki more easier than it was for now? Yes, Curly really close to Ovazaki right now. Is Curly trying to do something stupid? Let's see. And Mr. Hamilton 44 already caught up 2 seconds to Caribbean Crush. You can just watch that time falling down as GT5 King sets the fastest lap, and that's pretty much confirmation that the conditions are ready. So yeah, looking now on board with Curly Whirly. Sorry, not on board, it's broadcast camera. Can Curly Whirly get past Ovazaki? He has DRS open, he does the switchback, pretty nice move, going on board now, and he's past, oh, he goes deep actually, so Ovazaki gets past him once again, and Curly will have to do the job once again, but this time he has only 2 laps remaining, so Curly is under pressure, but so is Ovazaki. And ex-Caribbean Crush unbelievably bottles it. He had 28 seconds to Mr. Hamilton, and he goes deep as well. This couldn't gone worse for ex-Caribbean Crush. Let's see how's Curly Whirly doing. Still no way getting past Ovazaki. Anyone else? Pretty close. Third to Karatapa, no. Oh, Curly Whirly this time really close, and he goes for the move. Can he actually do it? No, Ovazaki sticks it around the outside and defends once again. Ovazaki still trying those different lines, but this time it's dry, so it doesn't make such a big difference as it used to do in the wet conditions. And Curly Whirly just sticking his nose up Ovazaki's ass. Sorry for the language. Oh, Curly Whirly messed this one really up. 5 tenths, 4 tenths. Let's look at the gap, and I don't think it's enough. And Curly Whirly went for the dive, but it was a 50-50 move, so he really didn't succeed in this one. Meanwhile, Caribbean Crush not really crushing it, but let's remember, Mr. Hamilton 44 has a penalty as far as I know, while Caribbean Crush doesn't. Look at that. Oh. Oh, come on, let me not miss it. Okay. So back again on board with Curly. Only 2 laps remaining. Can he go for the move? He does a fake move up the inside, but O'Dyking doesn't fall for it. But look at the speed that Curly takes into that corner, that long right hander. It's so much superior to O'Dyking's. So yeah, basically this will be the battle that we'll watch till the end of the race. And again, 2 tenths, Curly behind O'Dyking. Can he do it this time? Will he do it this time? A nice camera shot. Come on Curly, you can do it this time. You have a nice camera shot. You have everything. 2 tenths behind, 1 tenth behind. This is Curly's time. DRS wide open. Can he do it? I think he could, but he will have to do a dive bomb. And he goes for the inside. Very dangerous, but still clean. And Mr. Hamilton puts in another fastest lap, pretty much confirming he's won this race, unless Caribbean Crush makes it without a penalty. And this is the last lap. Can Curly Whirly get past O'Dyking? This is really crucial for Curly. I don't know how the penalties look like. Oh, Caribbean Crush getting himself a penalty on the last lap. That's very, very disappointing. And that probably will cost him the win at the end. But now we can see Curly Whirly. Final lap. Can he get past O'Dyking? He really has to if he wants to win this championship. He can't finish in 5th, can he? He can't afford it, actually. He goes for the dummy, but O'Dyking doesn't fall for it, and I think this will be it. I think O'Dyking will keep ahead unless he makes a mistake into the 2 next corners. Now coming into the penultimate corner, what will he do? No mistake for now, and Curly goes for the dive, but doesn't really. And yes, that's the race. Morna will finish 6th. Serta Kurtap is quite close to Tempe, but it doesn't look like he'll get past him. So yeah, Morna in 6th. Crossing over the line. Then Tempe actually gets 6th and gets promoted because Mona had penalties. Then Serta Kurtapi 8th, GT5 King 9th, F1 Roadrunner 10th, Schmeta in 11th, and Ramavage in 12th.